LeBron James is such a... This video is brought to you by The Softest Store. The Softest Store. Get the merch link in the description section. Like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get notifications anytime I go live and make a video. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Like this video. Comment on this video. Share this video. LeBron James, you sorry. You ain't nothing but a... You always acting like a... You just look. That's all I got to say about LeBron James. Soft. Now, I'm not going to criticize the athletic ability. Stevie Wonder can see that LeBron James has the ability to be a great basketball player. The other stuff is what makes me not like him. Being ignorant to things you do not understand and coming out on TV trying to be an activist. You need to be activating. You need to be an activist to your ball game. Y'all just got knocked out by the Phoenix Suns. I'm now gonna be a Phoenix Suns fan just because they didn't knocked off LeBron James' little crybaby self. Every time you see LeBron James, he flopping on the ground, he getting carried off the thing over an ingrown toenail. He getting carried off the thing. I don't like him. I just don't like the way he presents himself. That's just my thing. As a basketball player, the dude is cold. He's talented. He's a great basketball player. He probably will go down in history. When you talk about athleticism, he'll go down in history as one of the best basketball players. Nowhere near Jordan, mind you. Nowhere near Jordan. I just watched the documentary, and we're going to watch the clip of him walking out of the arena. And shout out to my boy, Black Conservative Perspective. I mean, he's one of my favorite YouTubers. I watch his stuff all the time. He ahead of me in all the stories. I don't know how he beat me to the stories, but he do. And so I just look at his and see what story he got, and I'll jump on it sometimes. Most of the time. No, I'm just playing. But anyway, shout out to my brother. Anyway, LeBron James, I want y'all to watch this. I want you to watch this and you tell me if this guy is not an incredible sore loser. And then we're going to talk about him versus Michael Jordan. Without further ado, roll the film.
On this team with the Phoenix Suns there goes LeBron walking off the floor with 5
Walking off the floor with 5 minutes and 40-some seconds left. You gotta be a scrub. You gotta be the wackest dude in the league for you to walk off on your team. But like, look, what does this mean? What does this mean? You are not a role model for young athletes when you do this. Now, I don't care what the circumstance is. I don't care how bad y'all losing. I don't care if the coach took a poo in the middle of the arena and made poo angels out of it, and then everybody else jumped in and gave him a high five, and I don't know what scenario you can put. There's no scenario you walk out on your team, bruh. You don't do this. You don't walk out on your team in the middle of the game with 5. I understand if it's 2 seconds left. I still don't understand that. But it makes it a little better if it's 2 seconds left, 3 seconds left. Everybody know the game is over. 5 minutes left and you walk out. It doesn't appear that he was injured. It doesn't. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe update has come and I'm wrong. He was injured or something. But it doesn't appear he was injured. I have not heard anybody say he was injured. There's no medical staff walking him off the field. Walking him out of the court. He just quit on his team like a baby. Just a man baby. And this explains why he gets on TV and cries about racism in America, and I'm scared to leave my house because if I leave my house, then people are going to know I left my house because the police are after me. It just quit being a soft weenie. You a grown man. You like 6'7". The biggest, strongest dude in the NBA, probably one of the strongest dudes in the NBA, and you the softest dude spiritually. You are the biggest, softest dude in the NBA. I can't stand LeBron James. He's not an example of what young kids should aspire to be like. Michael Jordan was, in my opinion. When I was young, I wanted to be like Mike. I remember my mama and them could tell you, I did it was a talent show, and I was Michael Jordan, and I recited my whole little speech. I had the 23 jersey on, and I had my Jordan shoes on. I had my ball, and at the end, I was like Mike. I want to be like Mike. I looked at the documentary, Save the Last Dance, or The Last Dance. Not Save the Last Dance. That's another movie. The Last Dance or something like that. Me and my wife are currently watching it. We're not finished with it. But when you see Michael Jordan as a competitor, he's way more of a competitor with a competitive spirit. I'll never give up, even if I'm the only one winning these games, which in the beginning I think Michael Jordan was, and then he got a dream team around him, Scottie Pippen, Lonnie Pippen, and the rest of these guys are just, they were clutch too. It wasn't just Michael. However, Michael Jordan, I don't believe would have ever done this right here. 5 minutes? 5 minutes. Bro, you might as well walked in halftime. 5 minutes left in the game and this guy pouting. I don't like it. I don't like his politics. I don't like him pouting like a little baby. I don't know where his male mentorship missed him in his career, but it missed him. That's not the way you act. There should be a man. He should have a male mentor that will grab him by his neck when he walk in that locker room and say, you better get out there and you better support your doggone team. Get out there and support your team. And see, Michael Jordan was different to him because Michael Jordan had his dad. And his dad would hold him accountable and not let him do stupid stuff like this. Ain't no way my son will do this. Ain't no way. No way my son will walk out on his team. Even as a grown man, I'll jack him up in the locker room. You better get back out there. You're not finna embarrass the family name. Your last name is Tatum. You don't walk out and be a punk like this and a coward. Get back in that game. If you want to knuckle up, we'll knuckle up right here in the locker room. Get back in the game. You got me come 60 years old. You got me coming down here having to tell you to get back in the game. Get your butt back in that game before I get my belt. You ain't never too old to get a whooping. I never do something that embarrass my father. I'll never do nothing that would embarrass my father intentionally. Anyway, LeBron James is just Mr. McSofty. Sore loser. Anyway, I thought I'd comment on that because I think it's important to draw these conclusions and bring these things out when they happen, especially to somebody that's so immature and anti-American. I gotta talk about the food every time. Anyway, I got other videos. If you don't like this one, go watch my other videos. Like and subscribe to the channel. In the comment section, I want to hear your thoughts. Is LeBron James soft as a marshmallow in a wet, falling through a wet paper towel, or is it B. Tatum tripping? Am I just losing my mind? Anyway, shout out to Scottsdale Gun Club as well, man. That's where I do all my business at. So y'all make sure y'all go and check them out too. They're on social media. This is not paid advertisement. I just like them enough to wear their shirt and do it. Anyway, y'all know what it is. I'll see you on the next one. I'm out.